Kale Hope here. So this is my exclusive interview with Kimberly de Vries, and thank you. Welcome, Kimberly. So what I'm going to do here is just go through some questions and concerns for anyone who might be thinking about purchasing your product, which is PageHat 2.0. Yeah, and it launches on the 13th of December at 11 Eastern Standard Time. And so
That's right.
I'll let you tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, perfect. So thanks, Kale. First of all, thank you so much for having me for this interview. I really appreciate it. I'm used to being the one doing the interviewing, coming from a reporting background and also doing IM market news. So it's nice to be on the other end where I can actually talk about a product that I'm really excited about. So thank you so much. PageHat is really the way to take what Fortune 500 companies are doing and incorporate it into your own site. So we look at Apple, we look at Uber, we look at Spotify, and we can see that they have a certain way of marketing. And I like to say if the Fortune 500 companies are doing it, because I come from a corporate background myself, then there's something we should look and learn from. And if Fortune 500 companies are doing it, we ought to look at our own company as marketers, as business people, as anybody having a website who needs opt-ins, who needs to add to their list, who needs to communicate with their customers, who needs to turn potential clients into buyers, and look and say, what are the Fortune 500 companies doing that I'm not doing that I need to be doing? And that's what PageHat gives everyone the ability to do. It's a super, super good deal. We have really created this in a way that can be used for any entrepreneur. Now, you know that big Fortune 500 companies like Apple and Uber pay a lot for their marketing. They pay a lot for studies and testing and making sure that everything that they do is working the best that it can. And so what we've done is we've taken what we know works with those Fortune 500 companies and actually created it for the local entrepreneur or somebody who has a small business, who has a shoestring budget and can't spend all of that money on marketing. But we've made it possible for them to be able to use the same strategy with PageHat. PageHat is super, super easy to use. I don't like technical. Now, I've worked in technical work. I used to work for America Online. I also had Google as my client at one point. And so I can do technical, but I don't prefer to do technical. I know you have an IT background.
Yeah, I know that one of the hardest parts there starting out was that even with the technical background, there's a lot of respect that I had formed when I moved over into the IM industry. And the problem that I hear time and time again from fellow marketers is they seem to have one of two problems, or both of them, which one is driving traffic, and the other one is converting that traffic. And this seems to resolve both of those issues there.
It really does. It's a way to really triple your conversions quickly, effectively, easily, and the way that the Fortune 500 companies are doing it. So, of course, you've got to have a business model that works. You've got to have those things in place as well. That always helps. But if you've got kind of your infrastructure set and you're just looking for a way to easily, quickly, get your conversions up, then PageHat is a great way. We know that video works really well, and what we offer with PageHat is the ability to actually have a video in the background, which makes it really, really beautiful. And in the demo video that we have on our sales page, you can actually see some of those video backgrounds in action. They're beautiful, they're eye-catching, they're something that's simple enough that it's not distracting and people don't click away, but they actually go to that page, and there's a lot of different templates you can use as well. So that's what PageHat is. It's actually a way to create that full page opt-in, allowing people to opt in quickly, effectively, easily, and doing it the way that the big companies are doing it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing about when anyone goes to anyone's website, I mean, they have like 10 seconds or less to capture that person's attention. And most of the time, if you don't capture their attention right off the bat, they're gone for good. It's very rare that they're going to come back, and even if they do, chances are it's going to be a lot more costly with more advertising and retargeting campaigns and things of that nature.
You're exactly right. And that attention span, we've seen that it's been decreasing. And actually, not too long ago, I did a video that was all about the attention span of the human being has dipped below that of a goldfish. So they've done studies and studied how a goldfish responds and how a human being responds. And there was a study done that said we actually have a lower attention span than a goldfish. And I think, why is that? Well, look at all of the products that are out there. Look at all of the things that are vying for our attention. I mean, we've got television that used to be, the big thing, and now it's like the computer. People are on their computers, they're checking this site, they're checking that site, and they're going everywhere. And your site, your opt-in page has got to pop, meaning it's got to stand out, and it's got to be something that's captivating, and it can't be too complicated. If it's too complicated, people are overwhelmed. So Page Hat gives you that one-page opt-in that's clean, beautiful, and efficient. That's been proven to work. So yeah, I like your comment about the attention span, because we know that's a problem.
Yeah, for sure. Beings. I mean, when I took a look at the demo, the thing that stood out for me was that the full page pop-in. I mean, nothing captures your attention more stunningly than it, bam, right in your face, and it becomes like just this integral part of it, very much like your analogy of television, and you see all the time on, I think it was PayPal had for a while, just someone in the background, I think, checking their balance or something like that, and I'm like, wow. But that was always like something really expensive, and I noticed that the prices that you come in with are quite affordable, and you kind of covered every basis, from the person who just has a single site or blog, to those that have multiple sites and run multiple niches, to those that might be doing like offline consulting or in the internet marketing industry that need to create websites and good captures, for their own clients there.
Yeah, absolutely. We really think about that when we put products out. We know that there's, a customer, a front-end customer who just wants something for their site. There's a lot of business owners that have their own site management that want something, to mimic the Fortune 500 companies. And so we offer that at a very reasonable price. And so it's just $9.97 for that one site. And that also comes with 1,500 images. So not only do they get Page Hat for one site, but they get 1,500 images along with that, which they can use as they choose. And then, of course, we do offer an upgrade, because we know that there are a lot of people who have their own personal sites. They may be blogging a lot of different things. They may be running an e-commerce site and things like that. So we decided to build in, for $37, an upsell where you're getting unlimited use for personal sites, plus you're getting almost 100 video backgrounds. So you can really get versatile on your own personal sites, change things around, even like every month or every, 2 months, or however often you want, change out that Page Hat and put in a new video background to keep your customers going, what's she going to do next? Or what's he going to do next? And that keeps people, when you keep the question in their mind, that keeps people's engagement, and they will return to see what Kale is doing next. You know what I mean? Excellent. So, and then of course, we also offer an agency upgrade for $47, and that's for people, like you said, who are either, being a consultant for somebody, or creating other people's Page Hats, or maybe want to make a business of creating people's Page Hats, or already in the business of helping people with their websites. And they can actually use Page Hat then on their client site. So that gives them the right to do that. And then also with that agency license, there's the import and export feature, which makes it easy to take Page Hats and import them and export them. So yeah, we think about all that.
Actually, could you elaborate a little bit more on the export and import feature? I'm wondering, Now, I do know that it is a WordPress plugin. Is that correct?
It is. It's a WordPress plugin. And so you may have a page hat that you have uploaded to a site, and you want to be able to extract that really easily to add to a different site. The import and export feature is what allows you to do that. So it really just makes things much easier than having to manually import and export, and not being able to import and export, but having to manually build that whole page again. So it prevents you from having to build the page again.
Okay, so these pages, can you put them on? Can you build them in like posts, or they're just pages, or separate than the actual WordPress pages that are?
So because it's a plugin, it allows you to the plugin allows you to it actually allows you to just build that page. It's basically automatically there. In the demo, you can see how that works. And I'm not really prepared right now to do a demo of that live.
That's fine. I'll have a demo down below.
Yeah.
I was also wondering, is there any kind of system in there for either perhaps short codes or even like embed codes or anything like that?
That's a really good question. I actually need to check with my partner here. He's over here shaking his head. No, there's not. There's not. There's not. It's really, we wanted to keep it really simple.
Yeah.
So we didn't make it super complicated. And really, it's just something that you can, pop open, use your key to get your license, and make it really simple. So we didn't make it really complicated on purpose.
No problem. So the licenses there, those are all one-time fees, right? All one-time investment? Yeah. Excellent.
Yep. They are. It's all one time. So for example, if you want the one site license, $9.97, one time, that's it. Really simple. I mean, anybody can afford it. But yeah, we feel we've built some great quality into our upgrades, especially, and that $37 one is great if you have multiple sites. And then of course the agencies is popular as well, because a lot of people are helping other people build sites and actually make a business of it. And this, you can earn your money back very, very quickly. I mean, probably with one sell, very easily with one sell, if you're going to build somebody else's site. There are business owners out there who have a site or need a site, but they don't have all the skills to create their opt-ins in the best way. And you can actually go to these businesses and just tell them, I can create you this one-page opt-in. It's just like Uber, Spotify, Apple, these big companies, and we can actually get you the types of results that these companies are seeing have been proven to work. So we're taking a proven strategy and allowing it for your average Joe to be able to use, which is really, really quite amazing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when it comes to companies like, PayPal and stuff like that, I mean, they wouldn't use a strategy that wasn't proven, right? Like, they kind of prove it for you. And if it's working for them, it's going to work for you or your end user. When it comes to the templates or creating the pages, I was wondering, as far as customization, will we be able to upload our own video, or like a YouTube video into it, or replace the graphics with our own images or anything like that? Or
yes, you can. I have to look over to my partner because he knows more of the technical side of actually what can be done with it, because he's been so heavily involved in the development here. So yes, you can add your own video backgrounds in there as well. So we give you the templates, but you can also, if you don't, and we give you those templates because we know that a lot of people don't want to spend the time searching for the right video. But if you have the right video that you want to put in the background, absolutely, you can just take your own video, put that in the background, and that works just fine.
Excellent. So there definitely is a little bit of something for everyone, for those that want kind of a done for you, just choosing a template, and for those that are more finicky and need something more to suit their brand as well. There's a nice in between there as well.
There really is, and the reason that we went ahead and added those nearly 100 extra video backgrounds is because we know, my partner and myself, and know how hard it is to use your time to go searching for images, to go searching for backgrounds, to go searching for the right video, to create the right video to put on the background, because we are video creators as well. And we wanted to save people time. So that's why we built in the entire, nearly 100 extra videos. That's in actually the, let's see, which one is that in? That's in the $37 upsell. We built in those extra videos so that we can save you time. Excellent. So certainly if you have your own, great, but we've gone the extra mile to save you the time, because we know what a headache it can be to go out searching for those, or paying for membership sites where you get these things fed to you, but you're paying monthly for it. This is just a one-time deal, one-time fee.
Just to elaborate on that, when it came to doing my research for this product, one of the questions I said to myself is, how can I go that extra mile and add more value? And so I, in the past, had created a similar product, and what I wanted to do in this case, though, because I think yours actually goes a step above, especially with the in a lot of the different features and so forth. But what I want to do to make it easier for people is I have a special bonus, which is just a graphics pack for a number of different niches that I'll be adding on to it. So anyone who happens to pick up PageChat 2.0 through my affiliate link will get access to a product that I had created a while ago for one of my other softwares called Local Lead Warrior. And so that will be in the members area when someone purchases through me as well. I was wondering, is there any other bonuses for like JV affiliates or anything like that that you might be packaging in, or?
I believe we have some fast action bonuses in there. Nope, we don't have it in there.
No, the prices are established.
Okay, no. Oh, okay. So it's because we put this one on a dime sale, which means that it increases with every sale. So the faster that your people come in and make their purchase once the doors open on December 13th at 11 a.m. Eastern time, the better, because as all these licenses get bought up, the price will increase.
No, I totally get that, especially for the single personal license. I mean, that's starting off at $9.97, and that's a terrific value for the price point that it's at. You guys could have definitely made that a lot more. It could have been like $27, $37. So that is a nice sweet spot, especially for those that might not have a lot to invest, or just kind of does like blogging or a website in a niche as more of a hobby or whatnot. Like I said, time and time again through this interview, you kind of cater to everyone on this. So, I mean, I definitely appreciate that. I'm sure that my fans and followers definitely appreciate that as well.
You bet. And don't forget, Kale, that front end $9.97 for the one site also comes with 1,500 images. So they're not only getting PageChat to use for one site, but they're also getting 1,500 images. So we just kind of built the bonuses in to the product rather than having those fast action bonuses at the end. So
nice. So there should be no reason why people aren't converting, or why someone's site is stale. I mean, if anything, you're saving a ton of money with hiring a developer or designer. I like to do web design and development on the side, so this definitely is something that if a lot of people take action on this, I'll have a lot less clients, but ultimately this is just a great product.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate hearing that, and we feel the same. It is a great product. We put a lot of work into it, and really are offering it at a really killer deal. So we hope that your guys enjoy it, your guys and gals, your list, your people, the people that you communicate with, And it's certainly been a pleasure coming on your show
thank
and
you.
doing this interview with you.
No, definitely. Thank you. I really appreciate you connecting with me today. Just before I do my final sign out, did you have anything else you want to add before we wrap this?
I just want to say that, I just want to stress how in business, sometimes we try to reinvent the wheel. We try to say, well, how can we do things differently than these big companies and that type of thing? And I just want to stress that that's really the wrong mindset. The mindset that has worked for us in building our business is looking at, because we've come from a corporate background, is looking at what the corporations are doing that we need to incorporate into our business. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, let's look at what Apple and Uber and Spotify and PayPal are doing. And let's look at what's working. And let's take what's working and implement that. And what's not working, they've already tested for us. So we know that these full page call to actions with videos in the background, we know they work. So why not use them, and why not make it available for a lot of people to use? And that's what we've done here. So I certainly appreciate the opportunity to tell people about that through you. So thank you, Cale.
Excellent. Thank you. So to everyone out there, do me one last solid, and if you enjoyed this interview, if you want to see more of them, instead of just my face up here, do me one last solid, and just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you, Kimberly.
Thanks, Cale. We'll see you.